while they're level 1, because then they'll be crap, and you kind of just want to save them up until you've got them ready. But I mean, at the same time, if you rent them, after 45 days, maybe you'll have enough fragments, and maybe you'll be able to level. It'll be high enough level that you'll be able to use it properly. So yeah, that's about the basics of getting to the new world. Essentially, when you got your own house, you don't need those tokens to enter. You just need your stuff. Now let's go into the new world, and I'll show you what it's all about. There's a few tricky things, but make sure you have a pet in place. Basically, once you've bought your pet, right-click it, and it'll go into your nebulous area where it'll wait for you in the new world. Of course, I've got 2 pets in my house, so we can just go there and they'll be waiting for me there. Now, as you can see here, this is the Northern Plains. You can select these 4 different areas. If we look at the scene head count, the Snowy Valley has 2 people in it. It even tells you how many enemies you got. There's 3 people here, 1 person there, and 1 person there. The Sunwash Tarn is probably the best area for new people. If you're just starting out, definitely go Sunwash Tarn. There are heaps of things you can farm up and build up. I suppose that's another thing you should know about is survival items. At the moment, I don't have any on me. I was hoping I would have my friend make me some stuff. But yeah, I was hoping a friend would send me some of the stuff that I would ask for. Basically, you need water sacks, which are made from castor oil plants and sheepskin or deerskin, and you also need winter clothing for the northern plains, or ice sacks for the western regions. Ice sacks are made with rock ore, niter, I think it's called niter, and rattlesnake skin. And for the northern plains, for winter clothing, you need castor plants and either fox or wolf or sheepskin, I believe, or deerskin, but deerskin's a lot harder to find. But you definitely need winter clothing, and you definitely need water skins. At the moment, I don't have any of either, so this might be a short trip, which is fine because I'm recording it. But essentially, keep a big stack of those, farm up whatever you can. If you're a tailor, you can make them yourself. If you're not a tailor, have a tailor friend or a tailor alt so that you can make some, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a hard press into there. We'll go to, how many people are here? 2, 1. We'll go to Soaring Dragon Mountain. We'll set it now. We will take our equipment. Now, yes, if you kill by players, then you will drop your gear. If you're killed by NPCs, you can drop your goods and materials and your equipment in your thing. Not this stuff, the stuff in the new world, which I showed you in there. I'll show you that. Sorry, I'll show you that in a sec. But I really recommend taking your gear with you, especially if you're not too confident in your skills, because you will need it, because the mobs there can be pretty tough, especially depending on the skill set they've got. So I really recommend taking along your equipment. I don't have great equipment, but it is helping me anyway, and I'm slowly upgrading it bit by bit. If you're following my Twitter, you'd notice that. And I'll show you here. Here we are. We've arrived. Not quite. It's sort of loading in still. We'll quickly equip our gear. Just equip it up here. And we've got it all equipped. Now, this I've got heat resistance. Basically, go to any the tailor NPCs in each city. They can give your as you can see here, we've got, I can't mouse over to it. I've got cold resistance and comfort level on my gear here. Essentially, that'll help out with your base cold resistance here, which I think they've fixed to actually be working now, because it seems to be working anyway. As you can see here, my equipment folder was pretty heavy. Now it's only got this couple of things here. This is my backup flute. I've got my main flute equipped, as you can see, and I've got a torch, which is really good late at night, which I might equip now and change over to my bareheaded skill set here. Now we've also got This is all the stuff I'm carrying on me. You need food. Food's easy to come by, though. That's the thing. You have as you notice, I've got a lot of food. That's not because I'm a chef. That's just because food is really easy to come across. You will also need water, skins, and winter clothing, as I said. I've got a couple of ice packs because I don't go to the west very much, and I've got my 2 pets here. So let's summon ourselves our owl. You just click on him, and you just click a few times, and it'll summon. And you click this plus, click humanoid target, and that's all you really need to do to get him started. Now, as you can see, we're here at the little area, and we'll just click on track here. Track says track birds, but here we go. He's found a little camp, and we just follow him along until we get to where he's following us. There's some rock ore. You need that rock ore for ice packs, and also probably for furniture and things, which is a thing you need a few of these things for. For furniture, you need probably wood from the... Oh, there's a treasure here. Where's that treasure? Where is that treasure? There's a mysterious treasure nearby. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Look, there's a treasure here. Let's open it up, see if I don't get attacked, hopefully. No, I'm pretty sure I just got attacked. Yep. I'm getting attacked by a treasure hunter of some kind. Yep. Let's fight him back. Now, this skill set that I'm using is really good for this, because it can knock them down and keep them... I don't think he's getting knocked down, though, which is a little bit frustrating, but... Oh, no, that's not good. He's using Ancient Tai Chi. Let's ignore this. Let's come back for this, I think, because he's going to knock me around and do way too much damage. And if you die, like I said, you have a chance to drop your gear, not your gear, but your what's the name? Look, see, he's just knocking me about because he's got the Ancient Tai Chi set. Come on. See, I'm getting knocked out, which is not good. You don't want to drop your materials, because if you drop your materials, when you pick them back up again, they're bound, which is really frustrating. Come on, get out of there. I don't want to be in this Tai Chi. Let's dash out of here. Get away from this treasure hunter. So we'll get out. Here we go. We found it right here. That's handy. Now we'll sit down for a rest. That's the only problem trying to open up treasures. Sometimes you get that treasure hunter, and that treasure hunter is really annoying because he knows Ancient Tai Chi Fist, which is really frustrating. But most of the time he won't show up. Sometimes you get poisoned. If you get poisoned on treasures, then yes, the treasure is poisoned the whole time, so you'll just have to wait until it resets. But for these things, if you go little thing out here, let's see if there's a thing in here. Basically bash up these crates. See if anything drops. We're going to get a spawn. Nope, nothing spawned, but we've got this guy here. Now this is one of the random camps that ours will lead you to. You can find them on your own. You don't have to have an owl, but God, it makes it a lot easier. And you just click on him and talk to him. Dialogue will pop up. What if I'm here for you instead? Ooh, what could you possibly want from a humble monk like me? This is new. There are many things a useful monk like you can tell me. The only thing useful I can say to you is a prayer for your health and well-being. Don't be modest. I know you can do more than that. Oh, I gotta fight him. Now I gotta fight the assassin. So yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a fight. Let's see if we can't beat this assassin up. Which I'm using my the anniversary set, this figurine kick, which is really cool. But hopefully I don't get knocked out, because that would be really annoying. As you can see, it's not really taking a lot of damage. But also we can knock them down. I didn't take my food. I was gonna eat the food, but maybe it's just not showing up on the set thing, but we'll see. We'll just try and take care of this before it kills me. Thankfully this set has a lot of control, so I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to concentrate on not getting killed, because my set isn't the greatest. Well, that didn't work. I thought they were gonna... Nope, they blocked it with a parry. Well, that's okay, because that set... Now we've got our little buff set. We've got our little buff up. Let's knock them down. It doesn't seem to visually work, but it seems to do it. Yeah, that's right. Take that. You're not taking a lot of damage, but neither am I. So even this fight takes friggin' all night, we can do it. Unfortunately, that's the kind of thing, because I don't have a great PvP set. These fights are a lot tougher. But you will need a good PvP set if you want to fight in this area. Not against the wolves. The wolves kind of, you need any high damage set, really. Because they can't get locked down, so you just need DPS on them all the time. Just don't stop the DPS on the wolves. But on these kinds of things, you really need the DPS to take them out. Hopefully, this isn't normal, by the way. This must be what part of the quest line. There is a storyline. It's kind of nebulously told, but you kind of go through it, and if something seems different when you go to a camp, it means you've unlocked the next quest bit, which is cool. Which, as you can see, I've done here. Come on, get them. Obviously, yeah, it's not doing the animation, but I am knocking them up in the air because they're stopping attacking. Wolves don't. Wolves just keep swinging at you. Oh, we knocked him down. That's right. After you block with this parry effect, you can sort of knock him down with that attack, which is good, because we need that. But yeah, sorry about this. I thought this would just be the nice, simple one when you talk to him and, you know, go like, oh yes, I'll fix this painting up for you, which we may be able to do after this little fight here. But, yeah. Oops, that was the wrong attack to use. So was that. But c'est la vie, you know. Oh, they weren't blocking then. But yeah, see, with this set, I'm not taking anywhere as much damage as I would be. At the moment, I'm just sort of wailing on them and they can't really hurt me too much, which is good, unless I make a mistake, obviously. So we're going to just jump back here, wait for them to come up to me, or they're not. Then we'll just knock them down. I kind of like Disfiguring Kick. I wish I was able to get higher level quicker, but that requires jungle info, which is annoying, you know, which is reserved for what's the names, the pay sets, to get skill set levels of those. But obviously, it's for this one. I think we're doing all right. Let's switch to this and see if I can't level it up a bit quicker. Let's do this a bit quicker, shall we? Because this is going to take forever otherwise. As much as I'd like to lock them down and kill them slowly without taking much damage, this is going to be much faster. Against the experts, the Disfiguring Kick is a lot better just because it can lock them down and stop them from doing huge attacks. But I think this fight is just a basic fight. She doesn't have a huge amount of lockdown attacks. She's just got a couple of attacky things. So you just kind of want to do as much damage to her as possible. And now I'm getting attacked by a wolf. Of course I am. That's because I took off my my thingy. My torch. As soon as I took off that torch, bam, wolf. Oh well, hopefully, because we're doing more damage now, we can take them down before it gets too damaging. Which, if we do it properly, we should be able to do. The wolves are really annoying because they don't. You can't crowd control them at all. They're really annoying like that. Hopefully you can't fail this this quest thing, because there was one I did fail. You had to fight the guy, and I sort of failed because he one-shot me at some point. I think he put a reflect up, and it one-shot me. But the other one, I did get attacked by a what's the name, a wolf at the same time, and basically then I lost it. But but then the guy just stood there. He just basically reset in health. which was fine because the only reason I lost was because of the wolf. Yeah, like that. Hopefully that assassin doesn't reset. If it does, that's alright. We'll find another way. There's multiple ways to do the storyline things, so you can't really lose out. As you can see, now I died. It's not gonna reset on health. Oh, that's good. So jump up. It's gonna fight us when we're at half health though. So we'll just kind of fight it. Sorry, I didn't really want to fight anyone too soon in this, but we're gonna have to, aren't we? Fortunately, they don't have great abilities. They're just sort of normal. So we can just sort of fight it full out with this skill set, which is great for damage, but it really can't. If you can't take a pounding like I can't, you just die. So it's a good skill set if you're a bit tanky.